Already facing the challenge to cache stealth, no safecracking, reinforced doors, and hidden detection bars. So I mean there's no safecracking, which isn't really great, and I don't really have a drill right now, but Cyber does have one, which means that presumably all should go well. Aside from that, there's reinforced doors, which considering that all of the doors are well outside facing, shouldn't really be too much of a problem when we're actually trying to lockpick it, since, quite notably, there really shouldn't be a guard outside here staring at us when we're trying to get the doors over here open. And then finally, there's hidden detection bars, which, to put it quite simply, be paranoid of a lot of things, and that's essentially it. So what we're going to do now is, since it's quite clearly in the basement, we're going to go all the way to the back, and then presumably Cyber's going to get a door open, and all we're going to do now is just, well... I mean, we could always just lure you, see what happens. That is not how this is supposed to work, but... Now walk outside. Do us a favor and just walk outside, make things very simple. And presumably now, Cyber's just going to immediately, well, take out this guard, which... That's not a great place to take someone out, but once you answer the radio, I'm gonna grab the disguise and I'm just going to go and disable the alarms, which... Hopefully no one's gonna see since... Well, there's a body right at the doorway, which means that hopefully all goes well. And then hopefully, inside here it should... That is just perfect timing, hello! So we're just gonna disable it over here. With a lot of extra time, there's around 7 seconds left, I'm pretty sure. And now it should have been bagged up, which it was. And I mean, the box is downstairs, as in the power box downstairs. As for that over there, that might be where the screwdriver is, which I'm actually not sure about. So we're just gonna quickly search it, since there's not really a reason not to. We might as well. And you're going to keep walking, and all should go well. Presumably at least. So if it's inside over here, which it is, we can just immediately take it, go upstairs, and I mean, this is actually a good time. This is not a good time, let's not try and get that open, since I'm pretty sure I'd be caught right now if I did. So we're just gonna go through here instead, we're gonna go upstairs, and I mean, this is a pretty simple way of getting stuck on a staircase, hello. But instead we're gonna go through here, and I mean, presumably there's not gonna be a guard staring at me when I'm actually trying to, well, go through the panel over here. And I can see the door over there, which means that hopefully, you know, as long as you don't walk over here, I'm perfectly fine with that. I really am, there's not really a reason to complain about that. And also, since it just moved over there, I can just lockpick this, and presumably as long as... You know, I felt ambitious, thought we could finish it. We did. It went just fine. And now the two guys are all walking downstairs, which means I'm just gonna go through there. That's a shortcut. That's a shortcut, and I'm most definitely using it. I mean, there's not really a reason not to. So now we're gonna go through here instead, and I'm just going to make sure I don't get seen by you over there. And as long as you... Of course. Every single time. So now I guess what I'm trying to say is we've got a bit of a wait to do. And that's really it. Which I mean, we could always start by going through here instead. Keep moving. It's not a concern. I'm gonna go over here. And I mean, Cyber, if you want a scrambler, it's right over there. What are you... That didn't work. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It very much didn't work, but a guard's walking through me right now. Or, more accurately, past me. Which means that right now is one of the great times to just get this... Don't do this to me. You know what? It worked. I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm going to immediately cut it. Go back through here. And since I already have that open, Cyber, if you want to donate me a drill right now, this would be a great time. Mainly because I don't really need any of these items. And a drill will be quite nice. So we're gonna take that, whilst the security team presumably shows up outside. And hopefully doesn't see our very shady deal over here. But then again, you should be walking already through the back area. Or maybe not, you're just going to... Where is that guard? You know what, let's not worry about that too much. Instead, we're just gonna go over here. And quite simply, wait over here. I do not think I like that sound. But hopefully all goes well. They're still not here though, which means that we've got a bit more to wait. Just a bit more to wait. You know, this is the best part of all of this. It's a lot of waiting, and please be walking over there. That is presumably the security team, since that is most definitely not one of the guards. As for the other guard, it's certainly not, since, well, they're quite literally in a normal position. So once that's done, hopefully, if you're not the one, but I mean, hopefully, at least you come downstairs over here, which would be very, very nice. That's very, very mean of you. I mean, this makes things slightly awkward for me since, well, the goal here is to ideally take out the people that are of concern right now. And it's making it very, very difficult to do so. So I mean, as long as you can go somewhere safe or somewhere nice, I'd appreciate that a lot, since that would make things very, very easy for me. Please keep walking. And now hopefully no one sees, since this is hopefully discreet enough, which I'm not too optimistic about. Regardless, we're just going to pick up that. I cannot pick that up, so if you could move slightly further, if you could go over here, and if I could just grab that key card and start going upstairs and ignoring everything over here, since hopefully no one sees, and that's really the reason, we can go upstairs and quickly deal with the guard over there, which, I mean, I've still got a radio left, so as long as you feel interested in walking over there, if you feel interested in walking over there, I can answer this radio, and then hopefully there's not going to be someone right behind me right now causing any problems. No, I mean, I could technically just leave them both up, and presumably no one's going to notice, which I'm certainly not going to complain about. We can get this computer connection set up, we can go inside a room, and well, we can get a safe open, and hopefully reinforced doors doesn't affect it, since otherwise that's going to be very, very awkward. I really want to bag that up. Let's just do that. There's not really a reason not to. Enough time has passed that I'm comfortable saying that the downstairs area is safe, which means that I'm just going to not worry about that, since, I mean, presumably no one's going to see it. At least seemingly so that's the case right now. So we're going to go through here, we're going to get a photograph removed, and we're just going to start drilling it open. It's still hidden in detection bars, which makes trying to leave here a bit more terrifying than I would have liked, and this is a very, very slow drill. We might be in for a while. Hopefully all goes well. Okay, this is actually a very, very slow drill. I mean, to summarize, Cash is really just getting the alarm panel, which leering is very much a strategy. We can lure a guard out, immediately take him out, answer the radio, and we're gonna do just fine. And we're still gonna have enough time to actually disable the alarms. The cameras are actually very, very important, and hacking the cameras is generally very, very useful, since otherwise we're gonna have to deal with the cameras ourselves, and famously that's not very convenient. Afterwards, it's just a matter of searching for the screwdriver, which could be inside the manager's office, which is viewable from spawn, or it could be inside the camera operator's room, which may be viewable from spawn, but might be slightly harder to actually see. Could be in the archive room, or it could be in a meeting room. And the worst part of all of this is that it's probably the archive room that's the worst, since we're trespassing in there, and it's not really a great spot to lockpick. Afterwards, it's just a matter of trying to avoid a security team, waiting for some good timing, or just waiting for some very, very clever lures, which notably, it is very much possible to lure the guards outside, and generally that's a safe place to take them out, since, I mean, it's night, hopefully no civilians gonna walk by, since otherwise that'll be rather awkward. So we're gonna get the safe finally open, which it's still arduously long, but once we're done, it should be the last step, which is essentially going through here, not getting caught, which, I mean, that's just convenient. Hello there, guard. You're not gonna notice if I open this, right? Or if I walk inside, right? Why? You should not have done that. There's a guard over there. I'm a lot more paranoid of things than I should be right now. But now that we're done with that, there's one more step, which is to escape over here, through here. There's a very, very attentive guard right there, but that's no longer a concern. So regardless, that's the daily challenge done in just over 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Cheers everyone, have a great time.